You don't have to post every day or 3 times a day. Just do one post as a beginning, as a first step. Could- Another thing is booking in time in your calendar to take some steps on your business. So book some time with yourself, like even 30 minutes to book in and brainstorm your niche to get that a bit more clear. And if you've got like a friend that you really trust, you can tell them, I'm starting a business. Actually, telling someone else, and it may not be a family member because families don't necessarily always, well, they're not always necessarily helpful or supportive. So pick the person that you're telling this for someone who's more likely to support you. Even if you have to tell someone who's already a coach with a business, say, I am starting to build a business to someone who will be like a fan of doing that. So think about which options would be right for you and work out what your one small step is that you're taking this week. Now, if you need to stop the recording and have a think about that, don't take too long with that though. That's supposed to be a reasonably easy decision. So if you struggle making decisions, write them all down on little pieces of paper and put them in a cup and pull one out. Like literally find a way to make a decision. And always, whatever decision you make, that might be the first thing you do, but then you might think, oh, I wish I'd done this. Do the first thing first, and then you can do the thing that you're thinking, oh, I should have done that. You can do that the next week. That can be your second step. Don't let indecision stop you. All right. So, whatever it is, write it down, own it, and that is officially your first brick in the bridge. Okay, so I'm running out of time. Bugger. Okay, in the next part, I thought we're going to shift to the inward focus, and it's really important. So I might be going over time to get today again. Oh, so this is important. I can't not do this. This is the real transformation, isn't in what you're doing, it's in who you're becoming. So, as I mentioned earlier, we need to explore and cultivate the identity of an entrepreneur from the inside out. So, let me just take some. Okay, we've talked about the outer steps, how to build your bridge, and how to get your coaching business started in a practical, grounded way. But there's something that no one tells you when you're starting out. And I don't think anyone told me when I was first starting out. Becoming an entrepreneur isn't just about doing different things. It's about becoming a different version of yourself. And you really do need to become a different version of yourself. That's why you can download all the business templates, take all the courses and certificates, and have the very best intentions and still feel stuck. Because deep down inside, you're still identifying as an employee. You're still in the support role. And as the behind the scenes woman who's not quite ready to lead yet. But let me offer you something powerful today. Success does not come from what you do. It flows from who you believe you are. Success does not come from what you do. It's from internal, from who you believe you are. So let's look at the identity gap. And there's often a gap between who you are now and the version of you who runs a thriving heart-centered business. That's you here and you out there in the distance. The gap is not filled with strategy. It's filled with identity work. And you need to begin thinking, feeling, and showing up as the woman who takes herself seriously as a coach, believes your work is valuable, chooses growth over fear, and build your business like it matters because it does. And these points are all things that you could have as things you say in the morning. So let me go through them again. You need to take yourself seriously as a coach. It's so important. And you need to believe your work is valuable. And that's what people often stopping. They've got the doubts. Is my work valuable enough? Is my work good enough? Are people going to value my work? In order for other people to value your work, you need to value your work first. You need to value your work first, and you need to take yourself seriously as a coach and accept the fact that you do need to grow and that there will be fear, but you don't need to be driven by the fear. You need to be driven by the growth. And you need to build your business like it matters because it does matter. It matters to you, but it also matters to all those people out there who have the problems that you know how to solve. So you need to become the person who does whatever you need to do. And you need to have that saying at the start. You need to become the person who, and you fill in the end of it. So, for instance, you need to become the person who sets boundaries around your time. You need to become the person who shares your message, even when it's scary. You need to become the person who chooses your future over your fear. This is how to rewire your identity, not by waiting until you feel confident, but by making small, repeatable decisions to act like the person you're becoming.